Hi, I'm Mystic Rose and welcome to my channel. So today's pick a card is going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be all about your future spouse, and I'm going to actually be doing channeled drawings, and I'm going to be doing like the male and female version. I'm also going to be doing channeled messages while I'm drawing your future spouse, as well as picking a few tarot cards just to give us more information. I may also use the astro dice as well, so it's going to be very in-depth and lots of fun. I hope you enjoy. So if you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing. I would love to have you be part of my YouTube family. And if you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for being here. I truly love and appreciate each and every one of you. Let's go ahead and get started on today's pick a card, all about your future spouse. Hello and welcome to your pile selection with the gemstones. So for pile 1, we've got the clear crystal quartz. For pile 2, we've got the purple amethyst. And for pile 3, we've got the pyrite. So if you need more time, you can go ahead and pause the video. But if you're ready, let's go ahead and get started with today's pick a card, where I will be drawing your future spouse and channeling all kinds of important information and details about your future spouse. Let's get started. Hello, my pile number 1. So if you are interested in the male version of the future spouse, you are in the right place. So I'm just going to be cleansing the space and saying a prayer to Spirit. Spirit, please be here now. Help me to channel what their future spouse is going to look like. And also, Spirit, please help me to channel messages all about the personality of their future spouse. Thank you, Spirit. So I am also going to be rolling the astro dice to see what possible sun, moon, or ascendant sign or dominant astrological signs this person will have in their chart. So we've got, whoa, oh my gosh, we've got Virgo, Virgo, Virgo. That's a lot of Virgo. And then we got Gemini. So we've got Gemini, Virgo, Virgo, Virgo. I think I'll keep one of the Virgos and then I'll roll again so we can get some other options. Okay, Aquarius and Scorpio. All right, amazing. Great signs. All right, so I'm going to be now just drawing, and I'm going to channel from Spirit what this future person is going to look like. And while I'm drawing, I'm just going to be channeling whatever Spirit wants me to say about this person. All right. So I am just sensing right off the bat, though, that like this person could, when you meet this person, or let's say you already know who this person is, they could have like a different hairstyle than what I'm drawing here. Okay. But this is just whatever Spirit wants to kind of bring through. This is my first time doing this, so this should be a lot of fun. I'm just going to be channeling whatever comes through. All right, so what I'm sensing though about this person is that they could, it doesn't matter what skin color they have, it could range from like a milky milky color to anywhere to like, you know, whatever, olive tone or even darker, because it's gonna be different for everybody. just depending on what you like. And this person, what I'm really getting is that this person, like, personality is such that they like a lot of change. They're very intelligent. This person is scholarly, so like this person could be into studying things in college, okay, or have a college degree. Very smart. I'm also sensing that I'm gonna draw this person as I'm seeing them in my mind's eye. Like I said, it's gonna be different because they may have a different hairstyle when you meet them, but basically they're gonna look very similar to this. I'm just gonna turn this a little bit so I can have a better angle here as I'm drawing. Anyway, this person, like I said, they're very intelligent, like very old soul vibes too, but they're very book smart. And not only that, they're very street smart too. They're great conversationalists. They have such a wide array of like topics and things that they know and understand. They're like a walking encyclopedia. They're so smart. Because I just heard like Britannica. They are like a walking, talking encyclopedia. And they enjoy quite the stimulating conversation too. They do have high standards when it comes to their partners. They kind of have long eyelashes. They have very pretty eyelashes. But they look very masculine. Sometimes men, you know, will have those very beautiful types of eyes like that, and it's just like, whoa. That's what I'm really sensing from this person. So yeah, this person could have like a different hairstyle when you meet them. Or they could have like facial hair. Anyway, your person is into music. Okay, they love music. They could play an instrument. Because that's what I'm really getting. They could play a musical instrument. And I feel like they've been playing this instrument since like their teenage years or childhood. Yeah, this person is very handsome. They have like a rugged kind of handsomeness about them. Very straight-laced too. They're very straight-laced, meaning that they follow rules. They're not rule breakers, okay? So they could have short hair like I just had drawn, or they could have it kind of like, you know, grown out a little bit longer. Something like this. But definitely like I'm sensing like the sideburns. Just very friendly. The kind of people that can talk to anybody. This person also can be very like mysterious, have very mysterious qualities. About them. They kind of like to reveal who they are slowly. They won't tell you everything about who they are right up front. They like the element of mystery. This person also could be very into fitness, because I am seeing somebody who looks very like they have a lot of lean muscle. Okay, lots of lean muscle. What else can you tell us about this person, Spirit? They are very chivalristic, so they're very much into like holding doors open for their partners. They're thoughtful. They always remember like birthdays, anniversaries, that kind of thing. Also, this person is always so adventurous. Like, they're into trying new things. They could have some traveling under their belt. Maybe they enjoy traveling, could travel for work. And I do not know why, but I was just compelled to draw a man wearing a tie and a nice shirt, because I feel like this person is going to be very, very classy. Okay. A businessman type. Okay. There's going to be things he needs to dress up for, different events, and he's very he's not like the richest man in the world, but he's well to do, well off. Okay. And yeah, he may wear a uniform to work. So Spirit was just kind of letting me know that. I feel like he is going to be clean shaven, but he can have the ability to grow facial hair very quickly. Also, I am sensing too that he's so outgoing. He's got some Leo in his chart, so he's very, very outgoing. He can talk to so many different people. He has a lot of like energy, enthusiasm for life. Yeah, he's got a job of quite a lot of importance. And also, I'm just sensing, I don't know why I'm hearing like an R name. That could be a first or a last name. All right, so it's kind of like sort of looking like this. This is what Spirit wanted to bring through. I'm sensing like dark hair, okay? Like brown or black, okay? Hair, and I am sensing like dark eyes. Yeah. I also just wanted to say that he's got quite a friendly smile. Like, he can be funny too, just downright funny, and make you laugh so hard. He has a lot of patience too, very, very patient. Oh, okay. Also, Spirit just said that this gentleman wears glasses, okay? Could wear them every day or could wear them just for reading. or just for driving. But yeah, I am getting these glasses here. Thank you, Spirit. Because I was like, I know I'm not done here. There's something missing. He's very, he could be like very inventive in his mind, especially with that Aquarian energy. He likes technology. He has like always a firm understanding and grasp on the newest, latest technologies. Could be into like video games in his spare time. But he's very mature for his age. He just loves gadgets and technology. And I feel like he needs to, yeah, dress up for work, especially when he's out and about and doing different things like that. All right, let's see what else that Spirit wants to bring through about your future spouse. What else do you want to bring through, Spirit, about my pile number 1's future spouse? 8 of Swords, 9 of Pentacles, and the Devil. Oh my goodness. All right, why do we have the 8 of Swords here? Can you clarify, Spirit? Why do we have the 8 of Swords here, Spirit? All right, so this person, he could have been like divorced. Maybe he was married before or something like that. It could also be that he was engaged prior and then had, like, when you meet him, he will have just been getting out of like either a divorce or an engagement or something that he thought was going to last. But like, he will tell you he ignored all the red flags for way too long. It was a bad relationship, and he's going to be in a much better place when you meet him. All right. Also, you guys are going to have like amazing chemistry. The intimacy and the chemistry is going to be off the charts. Okay. You guys are going to be almost like obsessed with each other. With the 9 of Pentacles here, yeah, he's very well read. You see how she's reading a book there? He enjoys reading books in his spare time when he has time. He's a classy gentleman. He enjoys a glass of wine from time to time, or some other kind of alcoholic drink. He's not an alcoholic though. He just like on a special occasion or whatever, like he enjoys you know, just relaxing or socializing with like a glass of wine or something like that. Yeah, he's got with the 9 of Pentacles, I feel like he is kind of abundant. Like I said, he's not like the wealthiest person in the world, but he's quite wealthy because we got all these pentacles. They say money doesn't grow on trees, but here we got a card that really is showing that money really does in fact grow on trees. And it's like money can come easy to him. It seems like it, at least, you know, he's a hard worker, but it seems like money comes easy to him. He is able to have all of his needs met. And he's got a happiness inside of him that, you know, it's just going to elevate you. You know, he's going to just always put you in such a good mood, and he knows how to cheer people up. So that is what is coming through for my pile number 1. I hope that you enjoyed. And if you did, please like and leave me a comment and let me know if you like these types of readings. And yeah, if you could subscribe, that would be amazing. I would love to have you be part of my YouTube family. And if you're a returning subscriber, thanks so much for watching today. If you'd like a personal reading, you can check out my description box below for information on how to obtain a personal reading with me. And also, just to put this out there, if you would like to donate to my channel, it's never expected, but always appreciated. And you can find information for how to do that in my description box below as well. And if you like 18+ readings, I have a Patreon for 18+ uncensored readings, and we have so much fun over there at my Patreon. So definitely check out my description box below if you are interested in spicy, uncensored 18 plus readings. All right. Much love to you all. Bye-bye. Hello, and welcome to the female version, the female drawing of your future spouse. So, Spirit, please be here now. Help me to channel this drawing of who my pile number 1 is going to marry. Who is their future spouse? Please help give me information to deliver to my pile number 1 through the use of channeled drawing, channeled information, tarot cards, and astro dice. Thank you, Spirit. All right. So I'm just going to start by rolling the astro dice to see what possible astrological sun, moon, or ascendant, or Venus this future spouse could have. We've got Sagittarius, Scorpio, Aries, and Capricorn. All right, now I'm going to be just telling you, going into detail about this person, this female. And when I'm drawing, keep in mind that the hairstyle may be different and the skin tone will be different for everybody as well, the skin color. But the features will be very similar. I do sense like multiple piercings, so some kind of piercing up here and some kind of piercing here, okay? I am sensing too just somebody who is a natural beauty, okay? She doesn't need a lot of makeup to look very pretty, but she likes to and enjoys wearing makeup. Since she has Scorpio in her chart, she's very sexy, and she is somebody who really oozes a lot of sex appeal. She loves to express herself sexually as well. She's very into like physical touch, and she has an amazing laugh. Her giggle is something that can really elevate you. She loves life. She has an exuberant nature. She's very, she keeps herself very well groomed, and she's like she's a very clean person. You would almost think she's like a Virgo. And in fact, she could have Virgo somewhere in her chart. But yeah, she's very, very clean. She's outgoing, fun. She, of course, loves to shop, but she's good with money. She's very bougie. She's into spirituality. Like she's not religious. She's very into spirituality. She doesn't really, you know, like the dogma of religion. She might have been raised up religious, but she doesn't truly resonate with religion. She could be from a different culture than you. She has a very exotic look. has she kind of has high standards, but she's gonna like you right away. But yeah, she has high standards for her partners. Very full lips with a very accentuated cupid's bow. She almost has like this flair about her that's just like almost like old Hollywood flair, or like I'm sensing like Betty Boop. Almost like that kind of cute face, like Betty Boop. I just heard diva. She's quite a diva. She's like fabulous. Not a hair out of place. It's like without even trying, she doesn't even have to really try that hard. She's like a no nonsense kind of gal. She likes to stay within a budget. She's a smart shopper. She likes to get good deals. She works hard for her money, so she doesn't like to spend it all. She's a hard worker. She's in a helping profession where she's helping lots of, you know, people. I just heard too, she's like an angel. Also, she's a great conversationalist. Yeah, she loves everything having to do with like astrology, tarot, and all of that stuff. She's really into that stuff. I feel like when you meet her, you guys are going to have so much to talk about. Maybe you already know this person. You guys are going to have so much to talk about. She could be younger than you. She has a very young spirit. Her hair could be short like this, but you could also it could be longer. It doesn't matter. Same face, but like different hairstyle, okay? I just heard though, like, yeah, she's like very classic. She has like a classic beauty. Her like, everything she does is perfect. Like her makeup looks perfectly on point. I see her doing like a cat eye or something with her makeup that looks very, very sexy, but it's not overdone. It's just, it looks more like just, you know, very beautiful and natural. She likes to stay physically fit, but she's not like an extreme fitness buff, okay? I feel like she'd rather like curl up with a good book than hit the gym. But she will work out. She likes to go for walks. Coffee drinker. Loves to just spend time with friends. She's somebody who is extremely like she can be like introverted and extroverted, but like just kind of swings between the pendulum of she needs to like recharge. She's extremely she can go into like hermit mode where she just wants to like be by herself and like recharge and that kind of thing. I do sense like a mole up here. And maybe like a little tiny mole up there or something like that. She has got very big, beautiful eyes. And almost like pouty lips. And her style is like very classic, okay? She likes to accessorize, lots of accessories, like necklaces. I feel like it's more like dainty necklaces, with like small chains. Like dainty chains and that kind of thing. Yeah, she's a lot of fun. She can change up her style, like she can go from sweet and innocent looking to really vamping it up and looking very sexy. So I am seeing like this pixie cut here, but it could be even, you know, longer, or she could have some kind of like, this could be like the front view with like the front tendrils coming down, and then she could have like some kind of like messy bun up here, you know what I mean, with like a messy bun or hair up here, because this is what Spirit is telling me. It's like it's gonna be different, but you know, kind of like that. Oh, I just heard too, she could have a piercing or tattoo. She could have tattoos on her, somewhere on her wrists. Wrist tattoo or arm, Spirit said. Also, I'm hearing that she could have a tattoo on her back. Also, what I'm really picking up from Spirit is that, yeah, I don't know if I said this before, but she could be younger than you. She has a very youthful and lively personality. All right, now I'm going to get into the tarot and just do a few tarot cards to see if we can dig a little bit deeper about your future spouse. All right, so Spirit, what else can you tell us about my pile number one's future spouse? The Page of Swords. Yeah, she's definitely going to be younger than you. She won't have like the same maturity level that you have, but she's going to be like mature enough to, like, you know, get a, you know, go to work and be responsible, pay bills and stuff like that. But like, you may be a little bit, what I mean by this is like, you may be a little bit more on the more serious side, and she's more like fun, flirty. She can be quite talkative, just a live wire, a little firecracker. I'm hearing little because I think she's kind of like, maybe like petite, okay? But the chemistry is going to be very good. You could meet this person online, okay? Through some kind of dating app or through a mutual friend. It's going to be like love at first sight. You guys are going to be almost like soulmate connected. Also, this is the one where you guys can build together, build an empire together, have kids together if that's what you want, have a dog if that's what you want, like have everything that you want. You will truly build an empire together and be like a team. And then we've got the Six of Cups. So yeah, this is about soulmate connectedness. This is about like you guys are going to be friends with benefits even more so than friends with it's like marrying your best friend, you know. I'm hearing like an E name or an L name too, so just had to put that out there. Also a B name. Just gonna be different for everybody, but yeah, so she's going to be the kind of person that she knows what she wants in life. very decisive on what she knows, what she wants, and she's a go-getter. She'll go after what she wants. I feel like she will be very flirtatious with you and give you a lot of indicators of interest, letting you know that she likes you. All right, my pile number 1. I hope that you enjoyed this. If you did, please press that like button. And leave me a comment too. And also, if you want to subscribe to my channel, I would love to have you be part of my YouTube family. And if you're a returning subscriber, thanks so much for being here and watching today. I hope you enjoyed. Much love to you all. Take care. Until next time. Bye. Hello. So if you chose purple amethyst, you are at the right spot for pile number 2. This is the male drawing of your future spouse. So I'm going to be drawing your male future spouse. I will be drawing a few I'll be drawing a few tarot cards. But mainly I'm going to be doing a channeled drawing from Spirit. And I'm going to be rolling the astro dice. So I'll just briefly explain that as I'm doing this drawing, I'm going to be channeling Spirit, okay? And getting all the details about your future spouse. So Spirit, please be here now with me. Help me to deliver clear, concise, and accurate messages to my pile number 2. All about their future spouse. Please let us know their astrological sign and their things about their personality and the way that they look. Thank you, Spirit. So we've got, wow, Taurus, Cancer, Virgo, and Virgo. So that's double Virgo. Let's see what else we can get. And Aries. All right. Now I'm going to channel what they look like. All right. I am sensing right away that this person is a very much like a free-spirited person. Very go with the flow, like a spiritual type of person. Has at least one tattoo. Is mischievous. Has like a mischievous grin, you know, like kind of like the kind of grin where it's like that you wonder, like, okay, what are they thinking? You know, like, yeah, I'm really sensing that this person, it doesn't matter the length of their hair, but this person could have like longer hair, or like a man bun or something like that. It could for some of you, and for others it's going to be shorter hair. Or like medium. But with this placement here, in the Leo placement, this person has an outgoing and vivacious personality. They're very well liked. This person could come from like a very strict upbringing, but I feel like this has shaped this person into the person that they are now. They are hard on themselves, sometimes a little too hard on themselves. They can be very perfectionistic, is what Spirit is telling me. But they have a very gentle spirit when it comes to others. They're the type of people that they have a lot of patience with others. They love animals. This person could possibly have a dog or be very, very good with dogs and animals. I am picking up like almost like black hair, okay? Or very dark hair. I am sensing that he's got an edginess about him. This person has like an edginess, like tattoos, like I said, at least one. He's very close with his mother. Which I feel is a good thing because, like, you know, if a man is good with his mother, it means he's gonna be treating his lady right, right? Usually that's what that means. He knows how to treat a lady. Very intelligent. Could even be into writing. Is very good with like written expression. I just heard drafts a lot of emails. Could even be an entrepreneur. He could even be like a spiritual teacher, because that's what I'm getting. And what I'm sensing too is that this person could have like anywhere from like, you know, doesn't matter what skin color it is. It's just like, it could be like any skin color. Basically the features though are going to look similar to this gentleman. I just heard too that like, he's a really good lover because he's very conscientious about your needs and your wants and your desires, and he's very thoughtful that way. He's got very beautiful eyes. The kind of eyes that like almost pierce into your soul. You know? Like love at first sight. I do feel like this person, he's somebody who has a lot of really good ideas. Very, very brilliant mind. Has some interesting hobbies, I will say. Could even be into like building stuff, or like I said, spiritual hobbies. But he's very, very good with his hands. I am sensing that when you meet him, he could either have some kind of facial hair or not. But yeah, he's got kind of like a medium width mouth like this. I'm getting this. I am getting like something that kind of looks like this. Is what Spirit is showing me. Like a little, like almost like a little beard or something like that. He's got good vibes. Really good vibes. Very sexy look. I'm almost like getting like these Jason Momoa vibes, like with the long hair. Except like not as muscly. Not quite as muscly. Like I said though, this man could be, you know, of a different, you know, well, he could be the same, you know. I guess what I'm sensing is that like he could have darker skin, okay? Could be from a different country. That's going to be for some of you. But for others of you, it's just going to be different. Whatever skin color applies to your taste. But as far as like looks, I feel like this person is very, very handsome. Almost like ruggedly handsome. Almost like could be a model, okay? This person could be a model. I feel like they play a sport, or they love to watch sports of some kind in their free time. They're very athletic. Very, very flexible, very athletic. They could have short hair like this, or they could have it, like I said, in some kind of like man bun or like messy man bun. They have like a rugged handsomeness about them though. And also I am sensing too that for some there's gonna be like almost like this little goatee type of thing. This is evolving. This is evolving now. Wow. This is really evolving. So this is what your man looks like when he's got different amounts of facial hair on his face. So if this kind of helps you to see what he looks like. Wow, this person is, in my opinion, very handsome. Okay. Yeah, so like I said, like, okay, and I just heard too, he looks great with his shirt off. Because he's very fit, lean muscles. Okay. Very lean muscles. Yeah, you guys could have very different cultural backgrounds. But yeah, he's the kind of person though that is like very family oriented and does not have a single mean bone in his body. He can be, you know, kind of serious natured, but also with that Cancer sign, he loves to make memories. He's all about like home and family, making memories. Yeah, just anything that he can do to make your life better makes him happy. I know he looks very serious here, but I almost want to give him like a little smile because he's not all that serious. Like, he can be serious, but he's very friendly. So I almost like want to give him like a little smile here. Yeah, he's like ruggedly handsome. Very, very ruggedly handsome. I feel like he could like to wear V-necks. Okay, he looks great in a V-neck shirt. Also what I am sensing is that, okay, he has very good handwriting. I know that might sound very, very strange, but he has very good handwriting. And like I said, there's something about writing. He could be an author, okay, of a book. Maybe he's written books. He could be published. He could be a published author. What else, Spirit? He's very demonstrative. He likes hugs. He likes, like massages. He likes physical touch. He also loves food, especially like just like gourmet. I'm hearing gourmet foods. He loves to try foods from different cultures. He's very open-minded also is what I'm hearing. And yeah, like I said, like he could be, you know, whatever skin color is your preference. I feel like it's gonna be different because so many people are watching this video. It'll be different for everybody, but he'll have this general look here about him, so you'll know who this is. Some of you already know this person. Some of you could be dating this person. It's just gonna be different for everybody. But yeah, I feel like he's comfortable. He makes a comfortable living. I'm also hearing could be from a warmer climate or enjoys living in a warmer climate. What else, Spirit? Anything else that you want us to know about this future spouse? He's the type that would bring you flowers, treat you right. He knows how to treat a person kindly. He's kind to everybody. Like I said, like, this is coming through again. He's kind with people, kind with animals, gentle. Faithful. He's not a cheater type. He's very loving. And he's got quite a creative mind. That's another thing Spirit is bringing through, is that his mind is like a vessel. He gets all kinds of like spiritual downloads. He's very intuitive. Yes, he gets a lot of like spiritual downloads, brilliant ideas. And he's very career oriented, but he's not like obsessed with his career. He likes his daily routines. I just heard that. Work, health. He's got a healthy balance between his work life and his home life, and he takes good care of his health. That's what Spirit was saying. He does some kind of daily practice for exercise. Okay. Like I said, I'm really sensing too, he could enjoy yoga or some kind of athletics. Some kind of sport. He's very sporty. So it's going to be either yoga or like some kind of other physical game or sport in which he can get up, get moving. I also just heard soccer. So he could have played soccer when he was younger, or maybe he does play soccer. Football. Any kind of sport like that. That is what I'm sensing. All right, and now I'm going to just draw a few cards here. So Spirit, what else can you tell us about this future spouse for my pile 2? Oh, I love that. The 2 of Cups. Yeah, like he's a romancer. He's gonna want to do that, like make memories, take you on dates, make every moment count, you know, make it special. With the Death card, he could have Scorpio in his chart. He's very, very mysterious, very like into the occult or like the esoteric, okay? Yeah, that's what I was sensing about him, is that he's very, very spiritual. His emotions run intense and deep, and I feel like that's what makes him such a good writer. He's just very, very intuitive as well. He has the natural intuition. You could, this person actually, you could have, this might surprise you, but this could be somebody that you've known for a while, for some of you, or for others, it's just going to be different. It's going to be somebody new, but yeah, he's all about like giving compliments. He loves to give compliments. He's a verbal affirmer. So he is, one of his love languages, one of his main love languages besides physical touch, is words of affirmation. So he's going to be giving you lots and lots of compliments. Yeah, he's got a secret side to him though, for sure. With the moon here, the moon is indicative of Pisces. He's got a lot of water in his chart. Or he could just be like the Piscean nature, where he's very imaginative. He can get in his head. I think that adds to his writing too. He's got like this personal side where he's like very interesting and unique. Then he's got his work life where he's more like serious. He's a healthy balance of like the serious and work oriented and like spiritual, and yeah, all around just an amazing guy. I just heard like he's everyone's friend, you know? He doesn't have a lot of enemies. 4 of Wands, definitely gonna be getting married. Like when you first meet this person, I feel like you won't even have to wait that long. He's going to ask you to marry him pretty quickly, like within a year or two. So that is awesome, my pile number 2. I hope that you enjoyed that. This seems like quite a catch in my opinion, so you guys are really lucky. And if you enjoyed this, please don't forget to press that like button and leave me a comment too. And if you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing. I would love to have you be part of my YouTube family. And if you already are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for being here. I hope you enjoyed this a lot. If you'd like to get a personal reading with me, be sure to check out my description box below for information about how you can obtain a personal reading with me. Also, if you'd like to donate to my channel, it's never expected, but it's always appreciated, and you can find information for that in my description box below as well. And if you enjoy 18+ love readings, I have a Patreon, and you can join for only $3 a month, and we have so much fun over there because it's uncensored. I can say whatever I want to say uninhibited, and we just have a blast over there. And if you're interested in joining the Patreon family, check out my description box below for the link that will take you directly to my Patreon site. All right, many blessings, my pile 2. Much love to you. Bye. Hello, pile number 2. Welcome to the female version, where I will be drawing your future female spouse. So I'm just going to start by saying a prayer to Spirit, okay? So Spirit, please be here now with me and help me to deliver clear, concise, and accurate messages and a channel drawing of the future spouse of my pile number 2. And Spirit, please speak through me. Thank you, Spirit. All right, so I am going to be using the Astro Dice to see what possible sun, moon, or ascendant this person could have, or Venus, or their dominant astrological sign. Also, I will be drawing what they look like, but keep in mind that the skin tone will range with, you know, your preference. And they'll just look very, very similar to this and have similar personality traits to what I will be discussing in here, okay? Okay. So we've got a Cancer, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius. Awesome. All right. So Spirit, please show us what this female will look like that is the future spouse of the people who chose pile number 2. I just heard like very lovely. Also very, very nurturing, and is very, very good with children. Could even be a teacher or work with children in some kind of capacity. This person, she loves movies. Like, she loves to go to a good movie, or, you know, watch movies, or watch TV. She has a great sense of style. She enjoys expressing herself through clothing. She's got a sharp wit, is what Spirit is saying. A very sharp wit. She's got a slight edginess about her to her personality. She's not straight-laced. She's more of like a little bit edgy. She does enjoy wearing some makeup. She does have piercings. She could like to wear false eyelashes because or she has very naturally pretty very pretty eyelashes, just very, very long. She could have Aries in her chart as well, because I am really seeing some very arched eyebrows here. She could also just take really, really good care of her eyebrows, and maybe like even do like, you know, the plucking and the shaping and all of that. Like, she takes really good care of her eyebrows. She enjoys like purple eyeshadows, to like brown and purple eyeshadows, okay? She's so friendly, and she's got like a great sense of humor. She looks beautiful. Almost like very plump lips, okay? Very, very beautiful. I'm almost getting like this Mini Driver type of vibes from her. She could have very curly hair. So for it's like wavy. Wow. She's very, very beautiful. Yeah, that's why I was getting like Mini Driver vibes. So her hair could be something like this. Or it could be, you know, more on the straight side. It's going to be different for everybody. But I'm definitely picking up like wavy hair. It doesn't have to be like this wavy, but it could very well be. I'm hearing like she could be either like a medical assistant or work in the medical field or some kind of helping profession. But I feel like she has a heart of gold. She loves to help people. Like, whatever she's doing, she's got to be helping people. She's one of those people that loves to, like, you know, do favors for people. She's like the kind of person that would bend over backwards for people. She almost like needs to learn to say no. All right. Yeah, this is like a very beautiful person here on the inside and the out. Just to kind of give you an idea of what this person could look like if they had straight hair. Kind of give them the shape here. Try to imagine with a different hairstyle what this person could look like. Okay. But very, very pretty. Just naturally very, very pretty. Like I said, heart of gold. Very into spirituality. Great cook too. I'm hearing she's a great cook. Very like, you know, oh gosh, she likes to wear like sexy clothes, but they don't look like hoe outfits or anything. They look classy. Classy, sexy. Halter tops. She has the body for it. So what I'm sensing is like she likes to wear like halter tops with jeans. She's like a halter types yoga pants or halter top jeans kind of gal. She could have like tan skin. She loves to be out in the sun. I just heard goddess. She has goddess vibes. She's very expressive with her emotions. She has a wonderful smile. But yeah, when she's happy, you know it. When she's mad, you know it too. Watch out. She has like mysterious qualities about her. She doesn't just reveal everything right up front. She's very fair. She doesn't like drama. She's a no-nonsense type of person. She hates drama of any kind. She could like to wear some sort of like chokers or jewelry. I'm seeing her here with like a choker. Yeah, she likes jewelry. She likes to wear like a lot of rings on her finger. She's very feminine in her nature. Also, she's like very jovial most of the time, like happy, easygoing, easy-go-lucky kind of personality. She can be like almost blindly optimistic, like in almost like too naive and in too good of a mood, like, but she's fun to have around, you know? Like I said, like sometimes she could learn to say no to people because she says yes and helps people. She's like a very helpful person, but like I said, like sometimes she helps a little too much and she could just kind of learn to say no. She has a very symmetrical face, very pretty face. There could be some kind of like a little tiny mole there or something like that. I don't know why, but I'm sensing like a tattoo here on the shoulder. I also just heard like angel wings. She could have an angel or angel wings tattooed on her body. She is like literally like an angel. She probably owns a deck of tarot cards. That is what I'm getting, because she has a lot of that, like, just kind of like esoteric nature about her. So she probably owns at least one deck of tarot cards. I'm gonna get the tarot cards out and see what else we can find out about her. So Spirit, what else can you tell us about my pile number 2's future spouse here? Yeah, just a very warm disposition, very pleasant, happy. See how they're dancing? She has a really good healthy attitude and high vibrational, very high vibrational type of person. She's a hard worker though. She does work hard for her money. Ace of Cups. She loves herself. She takes good care of herself. Okay. She might like to go to the salon to get different services done with her hair. She just takes good care of her hair and her nails. I'm hearing too, there's something about her nails. She likes those false nails. Okay. Or like if she has natural nails, she likes to paint them. She takes good care of herself and has pretty nails. Yeah, there's just something here too about the King of Pentacles. So she really is like a good earner. She's very good with details too. She's very organized in her thinking, and she's practical in her nature. But also she could have an artistic side. Maybe she likes to paint, or be a dancer, or be a musician, or play some kind of instrument or something. She's very artsy. And she hates gossip. She hates fighting, she hates gossip, she hates all of that stuff. I feel like she could have like a few friends, and maybe some of those friends aren't the best of friends. Maybe they're like a little bit chatty or into gossip, and they can kind of tend to irritate her sometimes. She also may have a sister that is can be irritating at times, because that's what Spirit just said to me. All right. Yeah, I heard like family drama. She doesn't like that she might have come from like a dramatic family with a lot of drama. Thank you so much, my pile 2, for watching today. If you like this, please like, comment, and subscribe if you're new to my channel. I would love to have you be part of my YouTube family. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for watching. I truly appreciate it. If you'd like a personal reading, be sure to reach out to me. My email is in the description box below. And if you'd like to donate to my channel, it's never expected, but it's always appreciated. You can find all that information in my description box below for all that. And also, if you like 18+ uncensored love readings, I have a Patreon. You can join for only $3 a month. So be sure to head on over there to join if you're interested in uncensored 18+ love readings. All right. Stay beautiful and blessed, pile 2. Bye. Hello. So if you chose this pyrite, you are in the right place for pile number 3. So today we're going to have a lot of fun. I'm going to be drawing your future spouse. I'm going to be revealing all kinds of things about their personality, their astrological sign. So this could be somebody that you already know, somebody that you're dating, which would be very exciting, or somebody that you haven't met yet. So we will see. All right, so Spirit, please be here now with me. Please help me to deliver clear, concise, and accurate messages to my pile number 3, all about their future spouse. What is their astrological sign, sun, moon, and ascendant, or Venus? And what is their dominant astrological traits or sign? And please tell us about this person, their personality traits, and please help me to draw an image that looks like their future spouse. Thank you, Spirit. So we've got Scorpio, Sagittarius, Pisces, and Leo. This person, I'm just sensing right away, can have like very, very full and thick hair, almost like wavy too. Could be very wavy or curly hair. Very cute face, just like super cute face. This person is somebody who, like, you know, could range from like a milky white complexion to a darker color. It doesn't really matter, but this is what their general like face shape looks like. Okay, of course you'll apply it to, you know, your preference, because this is for a lot of different people. But I am seeing like already what's coming about is like somebody very cute. Somebody very, very cute. They're just easy to laugh and smile. They have a wonderful smile. In fact, this might be one of their best features. Yeah, they're very, very, they have like a generous nature. Their hair could range anywhere from like a light brown to darker colors. They're very nice though. This person is extremely nice. And also with the Pisces, they can be quite a dreamer, you know, quite a dreamer and a dreamy type. You know, with the Pisces there with this person, they tend to like to escape through their imagination. They like dreaming about like traveling to different places or big life questions. They're thinkers. They are very imaginative. I'm just gonna like, I know that with the other piles I didn't do this, but like with this I've just got to do this. Like he's got a wonderful smile, so like the other piles I did not draw smiles, but like this person has such a wonderful smile that I've just got to draw it. Once you see their smile, you'll know what I mean. It's like a killer smile. And they have very nice teeth too, I might add. They could even like whiten their teeth or somehow, but like they've got pretty white teeth. Pretty straight teeth too. They may not be like perfect, but they're pretty darn perfect teeth. Yeah, this person has like just a wonderful personality. They're strong too, very physically strong, Spirit is saying. Very much like congenial. They have good manners. Okay. Also this person, I just heard like scholarship. This person could have gotten like a scholarship for school or for college. They're very smart. And yeah, I think they have very thick hair. And kind of like curvy, kind of like curly hair, like wavy. They have a lot of hair. Okay. And oh my gosh, they could have been into like theater in high school. They can be dramatic at times. Also they could be into business or law or something like that. Or even education for some of you. It's just going to be different. But yeah, they're very smart. I just heard adaptable too. I feel like this person has been through quite a lot, but like they're very adaptable. And they still have a good nature about them, even though like when you meet this person, they may have like been through a lot in life already, even if they're young. They could have just been through a lot. But like they're very strong on the inside and the outside. I just heard rugby. This person could enjoy rough sports like rugby, football, or that kind of thing. This person, surprisingly, this person does have like a spiritual side. Okay. He looks young for his age. Very young for his age. I feel like, you know, this person, when you meet him, he could have like some kind of like beard. Or he could be clean shaven. I'll draw how he looks both ways, okay? So you saw how he looked without it. This is how he looks with his facial hair. Because it's just going to be different for each of you. So I wanted to draw him how he's being presented to me both ways. With or without facial hair. He likes sports cars. The spirit just told me that, like, he loves sports cars. He could have a little mark up here or some kind of a scar on his forehead. He could have a scar here. Some kind of scar on the face or forehead. Spirit is saying. Wide shoulders. Super funny guy. Loves to joke. Loves jokes. He's great with people. He likes sweaters. He's like a kind of guy that likes to wear sweaters when it's cold out, or like, he's classy, you know. He's not a slouch. He's a classy person. He's got a sexiness to him. Yeah, his eyes are kind of like a little bit further apart. Not like extremely so, but they're not beady eyes or anything like that. Like I said, though, very, very thick hair. And also, I'll tell you a little bit more about him. He's an honest person. He tells it like it is. He does not like lies. Okay? He does not like lies at all. So he tells you exactly, you know, he tells you exactly what he's thinking. So when you meet him, he could have either facial hair or no facial hair. Just look how young this person looks. He looks very young for his age. You may be very surprised to find out his actual age. And the fact he loves to joke around makes him fun to be around, you know? He's also a good lover. Takes his time. Very service-oriented. The hair could be like side swept or kind of messy, curly. Maybe it could be like just different styles. It just depends. But he's definitely going to look like this. And for some of you, this person could wear glasses part-time or whatever. I'll show you what this person would look like with glasses. And then you might be like, oh my gosh, I know who this is now. It's kind of interesting once you put glasses on somebody, because Spirit was telling me like, yep, put glasses on this one. So, all right. I feel like this person, he's extremely brilliant. Very, very brilliant. Enjoys all kinds of different books, movies, spiritual stuff, spiritual books even. He can be one of those types of people that is like more like spiritual, just, you know, at the house, and doesn't go around like bragging about his spirituality. He's very humble. Very, very humble. He's very outgoing, but also likes to have his time at the house, like, you know, just to chill. He likes to be in chill mode. He loves to get out, but he loves to be in chill. He loves like Netflix and chill or that kind of thing. He could have like a little bit of nerdy vibes going on, but it's like sexy in his own special, unique way. A good earner. He could have a job where he works in technology. Okay. So he could work with computers or be very good with computers. All right, Spirit, what else can you tell us about this future spouse? I am sensing like a T name, an S name. T, S, N, R, and D. For names, for initials, that could be first or last. All right, so Spirit, what else? What else can you tell us about this future spouse? Five of Swords. The Sun. King of Pentacles. Five of Wands. Yes, he does not like drama. He despises drama. He does have that secret spiritual side, though, that not many people would know about. He's kind of private. He keeps, like, you know how I said he's very outgoing? Well, he is very outgoing, but he keeps his private life private and doesn't tell a lot of people a lot of things. So he's very secretive that way. He hates drama. He just wants everybody to get along. I wouldn't be surprised if there was some Libra in his chart somewhere. He likes everybody to just get along, be in a good mood. Five of Wands. Yeah, the one thing he despises is like people talking about other people behind their back. He won't engage in anything like that. Backbiting, anything like that. Like, you will not catch this guy like saying a bad thing about somebody else behind their back, because he just doesn't like to do that. With the King of Pentacles there, he is somebody who's detail oriented. He is somebody who is making a good living, practical, diligent, very hardworking, smart, and analyzes everything. He's quite a thinker, can be quite philosophical in his mind, but at times he can be a little overcritical of himself and harsh with himself. He can be like a perfectionist and can worry too much at times. But you can help balance this out, because you can, like, you know, help him to kind of just like get out of his head, you know, do fun stuff together. And also, you know, some more things about him that I could add is that he's very charming. Okay. Understanding, really understanding. He's an empath, so he can actually put himself into other people's shoes. Yeah, he has a very independent nature about him. Like, I feel like he doesn't depend on people that much. He loves to be around people, but he doesn't need the company. He's an independent person. He may even like work from home or be an independent contractor or something like that for some of you. Yeah, I think that's about it. That Spirit is there anything else, Spirit, that you want me to tell them about their future spouse here? Nope, I'm not really getting anything else about your future spouse here. But anyways, so I think that's it at this time. But if you enjoyed this, please let me know by giving me a thumbs up and liking this video and leaving me a comment. That would be awesome. And if you're new to my channel, please be sure to subscribe. I would love to have you be part of my YouTube family. If you would like to donate to my channel, it's never expected, but always appreciated. And you can find information in my description box on how to donate to my channel if you'd like. And if you love 18+ uncensored love readings, check out my Patreon. Information for that is in the description box below too. We have such a blast over there because I can just say whatever I want to say and show all the cards, and it's just a blast. And it's only $3 a month if you enjoy 18+ uncensored love readings. So definitely be sure to join my Patreon. Info for that is in my description box as well. All right, stay blessed and beautiful, my pile number 3. Bye-bye. Hello and welcome to your reading, pile 3. This is for your female spouse, future spouse. So I'm just going to say a quick little prayer to Spirit, and then I'm going to roll the astro dice and get to work drawing your future spouse. So Spirit, please be here now with me. Help me to deliver clear, concise, and accurate messages to pile number 3, all about their future female spouse. How will this person look, Spirit? Please help me to draw a picture that resembles their future spouse. Also, what is their astrological sign, sun, moon, and ascendant, and Venus, Spirit, and what is their most prominent astrological sign? Thank you, Spirit. Spirit, please speak through me. So we've got a Virgo, an Aries, Virgo, or I'm sorry, I don't think that's, oh yeah, that's a Virgo. Okay, we got 2 Virgos and a Capricorn, not a Capricorn. Okay, a Virgo, an Aries, and a Cancer. Now we got to roll this because we had this double. We got Leo again, or Cancer again, sorry. Sagittarius. Okay, Sagittarius, Cancer, Aries, and Virgo. Okay. Very good. Now I'm going to begin drawing what she'll look like. And then I will be talking about her personality. This is a very intellectual woman. Right away, I am being shown that she wears glasses. She's like a businesswoman, okay? She's a no-nonsense kind of gal. Always looks put together. Bougie. She doesn't mind having attention on her because she's kind of used to that. She gets a lot of attention, but she's not an attention hog or anything like that. Like, she just doesn't mind the attention, but she gets a lot of looks because she's very beautiful, and she looks very, very wealthy. So she turns a lot of heads, and she gets a lot of attention. She can carry out quite a conversation. She's well read. In fact, that's one of her things she likes about a partner is, you know, the person able to carry on an intelligent conversation, because she's very intelligent. She likes to talk about world issues. She likes to talk about current events. She likes to talk about all kinds of things. All kinds of things. She's quite talkative because she has a lot of intelligence, and because she is well read. She almost looks like a movie star. She's very striking with her beauty. But she's very much on the serious side. She can be a lot of fun though, but she's really on the serious side too. The hair is going to be different for everybody, but I am seeing somebody with like hair back in like a bun. She's all about business. She's a career woman. I feel like she's, yeah, she makes good money. She could wear her hair like pulled back in like a low pony or a low bun. She doesn't overdo it. She has like a minimal amount of piercings. Very classic looking, classic chic. She's frugal. She doesn't like to spend a lot of money. She's a saver. She has good morals, great work ethic. Also, she can get lost in a good book, or likes documentaries. She has a fun side to her, though. She can be so much fun. But she's definitely, like, more on the serious side. When she's not at work, she could like to wear, like, different things in her hair. Is what I'm seeing is, like, maybe, like, a head wrap. Something like this. Some kind of head wrap. Is what Spirit is showing me. She's very well proportioned. She could even like turtlenecks. But her has a very, very classic style about her. Something like this. Yeah, but I'm really sensing these glasses are dark. Like a black frame. And as far as the glasses go, You may be like, oh yeah, this is my girlfriend or whatever, but she doesn't wear glasses. This is like for a lot of people, so take what you like and leave the rest. But like if it looks like the person that you're dating, or you know, somebody that you know, close enough, right? Because this is going to be for a lot. But like, yeah, this is just to show how she looks in glasses. She's like the kind of person that you could definitely bring home to mom and dad. I am sensing kind of like medium to long hair length. When her hair is down, I'll show you how she looks when her hair is down. Very beautiful. I'm hearing like Beyonce vibes. She could look almost like Beyonce. Doesn't matter what skin color she has. Just kind of has that look of perfection like Beyonce has. Like that look of so well put together. So she could look like this with her hair down. Okay. Also, she likes to spend a lot of time with like on a device, doing a lot of research. She's an avid researcher. She's very crafty. She's great at arts and crafts. She's good with her hands. She's got a lot of interesting, you know, like artsy types of hobbies. Music, she could be, oh yeah, she's a good singer. I'm hearing she's a good singer. Some kind of musical instrument. She's a very careful driver. Like everything she does, she's very careful. Because she's not like reckless at all. She's always thinking about other people. Anything else, Spirit, that you want to bring through about this female? She might like to wear blazers. And very nice handbags. Very nice accessories that look very expensive. Quality handbags, quality accessories. She's a great cook. Especially a really good baker. I just heard she knows her way around the kitchen. Yeah, she's very meticulous. She's very detail oriented. She takes her time with everything. She never rushes through stuff. She's the kind of person like a forward thinker. She thinks ahead. She's very subdued with her personality. She's very subdued. She's not like over the top, you know. She's not a drama queen. She's not over the top. She's just very down to earth. Down to earth. Big thinker. Very sharp, quick-witted, quick to smile. But yeah, she's like very professional. But I just heard too that she could be like a lady in the streets and a freak in the sheets. Alright, let's see what the tarot cards have to reveal about her. Alright, Spirit, what else can you let us know about Pile 3's future spouse? She could have Scorpio or Pisces in her chart. She's very spiritual. She loves like tarot, astrology, all that stuff. She's not a religious type. She's more of a spiritual type. She hates it when people like are betrayers, you know. She's like the tell you how it is kind of person, because she doesn't like people going behind your back, sneaking around. She just doesn't stand for it. She wants you to be honest and to her face. She'd rather you be bluntly honest and offensive than like somebody who's lying or, you know, like being deceptive. She'd rather like hear it like hear you telling it like it is. She's a straight shooter. She likes to be, you know, straightforward. She could have her choice of men because she's very, very attractive and quite a good catch. But she's going to fall head over heels in love with you. You guys are going to have, like, you guys are going to be like the perfect fit. Like, even sexually, a perfect fit. And almost two, like, two peas in a pod, I'm hearing. You guys could be a lot alike. Five of Pentacles. Okay, why is the Five of Pentacles here? Queen of Cups. She's very nurturing, but I feel like when you meet her, she'll tell you how she could have been in like a past relationship with somebody who definitely like didn't appreciate her, left her feeling out in the cold, didn't nurture her, didn't give her what she needed, and basically like accused her of being like a control freak and all these other things that just weren't true, because I feel like this person, her past love, was like very intimidated by her strength. So that's a little bit about her and what she will probably tell you when you find out a little bit more about her story. For those of you who haven't met this person yet. Others of you have met this person already. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed that. If you did and it resonated, please give me a like and a comment and subscribe to my channel if you're new. I would love to have you be part of my YouTube family. And if you'd like to donate to my channel, it's never expected but always appreciated. You can find information for how to do that in my description box below. If you like 18+ uncensored readings, I have a Patreon and it's only $3 a month to join. And we have so much fun over there because I can talk about whatever I want to talk about, talk freely, and I can show cards that are naughty. Naughty tarot cards, and we just have a blast over there. So if you like 18+ uncensored readings, definitely head on over to my Patreon. Info for that is in the description box below as well. Much love to y'all. Stay beautiful, stay blessed. Bye-bye.